right? Whereas the UCITS as a distribution framework in Europe allows you to take any structure, whether it's a CCAF in Luxembourg, an ICAF in Ireland, or something else in Germany or France, and distribute it under the UCITS framework, right? What we have in Asia is zero, right? Okay, we have tried with the Asia Region Funds Passport. We've been invested in it for the last 12 years. It's been difficult, right? And it's difficult because we don't have a harmonized regime from a regulatory perspective across Asia that allows you to recognize funds, right? And I think that until we solve that problem, structures in itself won't help, right? Because you can have the best structures in Asia, but if we can't get the governments to agree on the distribution platform, that's where the issue is.
But the origin of this concept of CIS, right? Did it not come from the governments?
It did. So the ARP was...
Or was it from the industry? Was it...
Well, it was... I would say it was probably more government-driven because we were trying to link up Asia as one big market compared to, as you would the EU market in itself, right? And if you look at Asia in itself, clearly, with 60% of the world's population, the biggest private wealth market here, it's a lot of opportunity. But the issue you have in Asia is that you can't bring funds from one jurisdiction to another jurisdiction because they don't recognize each other's product from a retail perspective, okay? So the idea of the RFP and the CIS to some extent was really to try and get to a point where we almost have a UCITS equivalent distribution framework. That was the ambition. But because we don't have an EU in a way that you have that you could have in Asia, you can't get the commonality agreement in terms of tax treatment, from a recognition of the product, and therefore that became the issue. So even with the CIS itself, ASEAN CIS, I think what you found it was just an agreement to allow distribution, but each country still had their own distribution and regulatory framework for approvals, right? Which then again created a lot more barriers than not.